Kennedy Agyapong wede na no ato eno a tragedy esi El-Wak Stadium a Ghana for 6 potential soldiers or recruit omkowu El-Wak Stadium de na no atum na nsem a waka no media nyame wanwa amanfo pretend say wanwa ne ademe nsem na oka na nyame wanwa na NDC former MP for Adenta any NPP-NDC bi omobufuo fu one issue atim so bia buofu na omabo Adu-Asare de ye fu ewo no nyame nhira no eno a ana okumachi na mitie no kasae ohwe nsem okaya it reflect the truth of Ghanaians no memu ha ne yempe no kre asem ba ne ye ne wishi washi bi as a besas ye kata so na so kasa nya na me bom nsem na me bom nsem ma ono abo Adu-Asare former NDC MP for Adenta na nyame nhira no me pay attention to the politics but nyame nhira no kasa se Ghana nipa on this subject matter and now I'm doing here bro on the critical analysis. There's also an update from the military with the here bro on the critical analysis. Make sure so best subscribe here them must subscribe and click bell notification no with the video be to ma obehu na wetimi ahwebi we are now we just comment in the comment section. Now I call up and the Play Store. I want to pandrate is the best platform. I'll be the best and this cabe no be any agent. No, I'm a catch was the city reported 12, but I'm checking military and asked my confirm 6. I made it clear in the video. Now the military is saying authoritatively it's any past 6 and a Efrimo.
She's going to address you on the details of the casualties in order to set the record straight. Yes. So please go ahead. Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Very good morning to you all. I'm the commander of the 37 Military Hospital, Brigadier General Evelyn Vivian Abraham Pabia. I need to just get something straight. There's an erroneous information going out. The casualties we have that came through were 28 in number. Those who are dead are 6 and not 12. Those who are critical and are in ICU are 5. We have 12 who are fairly critical. The rest are stable. Thank you.
Na Kennedy Agyapong we see regional campaign with Chibi. Say eno kai on the matter.
Now would you be a dear chile, woman who are yonti. And there's a someone a cigar. Sa emrantie ni mabawa ankobo krono na emum omu kopeduma no machine omungo adie na kirebo ahokyira ewo Ghana yema ene yema bawa emrantie anwi school no munya duma ye na aduma ba kope sojenti enipa tuye ni ahwiri omungo ade Yewia kasaba tichiri yensa eni mana amudi ma wo na amamu wo manimbu when ye yakra ni se emrantie ewu o makowu o mo akata kra fa nipa na wie bagdo enna so boy se sa no kuresi ya meka no mafini no ba mo anso se minye di ma ye di ya nukura wom no you see omu kire se asani asabe omu nim nyansa politicians they be office omu nim nyansa cheri be I have been there before and I'm telling you say omu na fa nipa na wie no omu mpese ye beka se omu discriminate no ma shada agagum mo ko die wie mu sa mu wie so ayam fam omu fa nipa na wie na media me catch up play Opa Mentuma for the sake of the country and the party. Anybody a member post our beton a human mode.
Yes. I don't hear pretend is saying, no crack. Nipa do na kwenya yemfawom. Me charge a video minti me nyantu de me de ma me no twise me baso. Owi no na nu asempa. Na honorable Adu-Asare. Wow, TB.
From where you say what's here president, what's here acting minister of defense?
Maintain military for no.
Military for the statement, the main kind of
but I mean like for me, like I've said it, say what they've said is unsatisfactory. We want to see on one kasa internal your ability to solve some of this or to kind of saying punish
those
responsible and no near peseti. You understand? Ya tia no bianca ya melu. What I say because then we know say
and your business has
not you see sometimes say abrofono omuti niema bi ase if this thing had happened elsewhere omuti sa nsensem we ase anka resign on their own. Nobody will even wait.
The minister.
Nobody will wait for them to even like being country once because they know say something they should have done that they did not do has caused a situation as I say bansa. You understand? Yes, na my confidence my system nim no we say ochinano obi ebe sure say sa de ni sibio. But with what has happened, we will whitewash it again, and then the next moment another recruitment will come and we are by nipa 65 me asamba the same place na May 9th it happen here can say crowd then we are going to be when crowd baby didn't we say all these things what I say where crowd will we said it all. What happened to this crowd? What happened to this crowd? Must I say Gen Z I say it and say it again. Lord, the crowd be bringing mucha. They don't know how to cross roads. I tell you no lie.
It's true.
What I say? Because no fitting in collaborate. What the fano car fano school bus and then no go school fitting in collaborate nursery. We say crèche. Sa no di oni ya de na kwa ba sa na de na kwa she board na na we wi on to all require mu down to mu krada. What I say? We must have a certain support system. Be as say any omu delay in any way. Ya de be manage omu.
It's true.
What I say?
Now you crack keen, now you keen.
It's wrong.
Oh, what is this?
It's wrong. Almost there's error.
Look.
Almost error. No, they didn't see case.
Yeah, they are bar keen. Now,
what I say? Almost error. No. What kind of? Yeah, fuck case. Yeah, wrestling with case. It's case. I
remember me Juma.
Almost time they fuck case. Fine. About trading ground or now say we briefing now what to say look on this training grounds. This is the so and so. Or you condition the condition emergency. I had a bad training to make tough film and go through the rudiments of that training. But then yes, I feel about recruitment. Now for what? Please, they should stop these things. Me president, what can I drink? But on your show say Ghana for no ebe hu bibia etrese. This thing should not matter. Whatever happened to this helicopter crash, me, I won't mean Cameroon tomorrow. In Cameroon tomorrow because
it's been
what? I concluded technically it sounds good on paper, and I say that baby obi fufro. Everything has been hanged on something. No human being has been blamed anywhere. Nobody.
And I think that was probably the missing way from NRA.
What I say? Bibia has been hanged on something.
All the investigation we've seen, say, Asumesi, Bia Bibi is taking the fall. Nothing.
Masha, and then what is it? That doesn't concern human beings. And I say human beings don't have any role to play in it. What are we talking about? You're fashion from in altitude and down whatever they call that down draft. And they share down draft near the share altitude near the human factor. What I say? Oh, these things when this be person playing with your mind. Wanting to make you look stupid. What dream like on you did? What dream diagro? So at least one person. Nani pakwanto mrana utale. It's that's a group. Yenye say we should have done this. In fact, we wait to the born crash because whatever it. But at least something must be learnt. What I say? They say BBC accept from altitude. Altitude no you can calculate. Physics no you go see anything. Huh? Physics. And you know yes our calculation.
In fact, even when before I play no was it delay 1 hour because of weather conditions.
Yeah, because of weather conditions.
It's one hour checking weather conditions.
Send out they can go.
Aba projection there's a year kukunya crisis I had it you know there are so many mistakes.
A helicopter carrying the defense.
Exactly. There are so many mistakes.
Me say plane no crash here no.
Yes.
And nipa on the spot.
How do you know?
Me OTM.
Okay.
And nipa on the spot. And nipa no on the spot.
Yes.
And ankomo war life.
Yes.
At the time. She time it took
the armed forces to get
to the spot. And granted, it didn't kill them on the spot.
Yes.
They didn't get bent.
And here
emergency response to go to where that place is. It's also then you can find and also can altitude down
there 2 time what be in poor bantem and I want kai
and also can down
what's no crowd bantem what's bantem it's a honor the way if you cry response was faster than they had anticipated. What
are we talking about?
You know, so
what are we talking about? I said, yeah, the Nipa G a diagro. Now, you see, I think Corona, yeah, when someone does the wrong thing, we can't look them in their faces and tell them, this is wrong. We have to whitewash everything and live as normally as possible. Oh, Charlie, media, well, because the people involved, at least, I had a friend in there. Not one, 2 of them. Uba mi fear, me hall. Maybe I'm a TV board on the right side. I have a picture with Mutala, a ball missing. It's there. Omani, why near Omani enye close. In NDC at my kind of level. Do you understand? And all these things should just be sacrificed on the altar of altitude and down, whatever you said. What's the evidence? Downdraft. We should be sacrificed on those altars and just we walk away. Now up draft.
Yes. Exactly. I know a video me and I know about the top fan. As any a dream boom. That is the truth. Maybe no so. Oh, we an MP for Effia or a lawyer. What's the matter? We are buying near Ibia military nezi blame one ton forms. Ajisika. You show Krana Kunyakraman provide BTno.
Or satisfy wa.
Obi, I wonder with even minister ni briefing on the bay. Open forms at Amamo from they want to. And Obi, a budget did a form no. Every person it was sold to every individual for 350.
Yes, 350 Ghana cedis. Yes.
350 Ghana cedis per form. And on the floor of the house, one of the majority members now or chair in one walk various regions. Kabuma, we are looking at in excess of 60,000 applicants. 60,000 applicants. So we multiply 60,000 by 350. 350 times 60,000. We are talking about 21 million Ghana cedis. Sorry. 21 million Ghana cedis for selling of forms into the form. Why are they taking the money for? Why are they able to unform for?
It's been the practice over the years.
But the amount is too high. Say turn former edeba pay juma de. Now moframan mu wonye juma. The people are unemployed. It's a turn former 50 cities, 100 cities. What are they using them? It's them 21 warrior was and one accord in Nami was the kukukumo from me. What kind of country are we? Agyapong for 21 million Ghana cedis. A two mama when they go and Senado across. A two mama when in Sumuanum. A two men provide the shade and farm one. Area Hassan Aqua create an inconvenience will lead to the death of 6. One week one. It is the armed forces that have killed them. It is their negligence. I'm a lawyer. You are a lawyer by profession.
Duty of care has been made.
Exactly. And you know, you cannot extricate the military from what has happened. They are to be held severally liable for what has happened. And you know, for me, even the money that they have taken, government should be able, we should be interested in knowing where the money and it should be used for the purposes of their maintenance and for guarding this process. That is our Ejobiska for process be the man. I calculate with him the nipan or tria the miskaya ni feeding or a day, ni so bonum ye day, other administrative expenses on the kabuma, ye the fixed price on your demand. It's you know what has gone into the 350 cities now across the country. Yentum ye use the miskabi. Yanfam provide congenial environment among Moframan Mamanu CAC. It's you know I feel very sad, and I think the minister and the president should really come again.
Very well.
Yes. A little bit of question. For now, 200 cities. I buy no so last recruitment in 2021. Permit checks and then from near 350 cities. I buy no 200 cities and that's a 12 million Ghana cities. Oh, militaries were near the Obiba be chemo comment and I say, send me a movie. You show could be ho. That video in the bed, why not see him about a big 2 a.m. Aden. Kennedy has some more. I no crack. I no crack. Don't want to call one on young foul. Comment me, no man for them comment by. No crack. But you see, the Maya and cannot connect in a mania brema and manas mania jamon or Adu-Asare. So be a canu crazy, or NDC new, or my buying becha bam. So what canu crazy ya? What buying? A betche. And when I make a flight, you'll be better thesis. Maybe you don't know my background. I've worked at the airport before. I studied aviation meteorology. I can post my transcript for you. I'm not speaking as a novice. I am not. Read the report critically. Yes, it is weather. But in climate science, so that we can mitigate, Google, there's something called adaptation and mitigation in climate studies. The mitigation is that people have to live with it. It is a mitigating factor. We see so on tensors, it mitigates and you also adapt. So in Zulu town, it's a proper explanation of what you mean by adaptation and mitigation in climate studies. Plain air fire defense minister, send a yikano, any real time tracking. And normal, you chini wagana the BNC. Oh, no, the way I drink. Can't a coba yet, what you could do to the air. Sanny Edrium, can't a coba, tired yet. What you could do to the air, who because a na, who knew me a walker. That's the country we live in. We always want to, be emotional. The report is saying it's a machine any more than a ye. But because you're training Ghana, I no man, you know, depending on could catch and say, young Kaya need to know normal. I don't need a piece of information. Do you even know what misinformation is? Do you even know? There's a report. Or my cousin, I may repeat at the end of my time. Do you know what misinformation is? Do you even know the difference between misinformation and disinformation? Sometimes I don't get why. Just a timemunina ye miano no one pesi miano. The fact that we do YouTube doesn't mean that we are referenced or we just got there and we don't know what you are talking about, or we have not gone to school. We don't say these things to brag. Doesn't mean that we don't have the background. Also, machine in maybe then I can't answer reports in a kind. But you see, Nipa no so making sure some machine was any man. Who's your janasi ho? Men are reporting a report na can or attacking me. One into my answer issues here basano. That is how we have been conditioned to think. Do you know now honorable this? Do you know who a defense minister is? An assembly member of one of the helicopter and form. And the report we are told is that plane we are never for President Mahama. And once I look at the waiting time at military need to do. Young Keno. Journalists now reported exactly what the report said with documented evidence I projected no on only about attack. No. And now I predicted to you. Me say on Memuha, oh ya advocacy. And as I don't know new groma, Manasa Jury, Anas. Yam penocre. Ye dead I won't see a penocre. Nippon no best sacrificing life I kind of catching on only betraying who did not them. Military be BNC in any serious country. The CDS and the deputy minister should have by now resigned. Or at least tempted to resign president because oh Metiaso, ABA investigation be say. Not BBM Latvia, Google record 2010-2015, super more. You could have said the panel resign. The prime minister Latvia record, just Google. The be a percent memuni no omom ko dodo na Kennedy asebo kan no kre enom de be fa wom yenim kromu ha but yem pen no kre and they be a catch them say some of us we didn't start this just to be YouTube nibi. You want to create a community of truth bearers kanokre or time of family and I keep repeating it to you because that is who I am. We are built differently. We are built differently. Into 8 be a video beba. Chama 8 be a beba. And until as a country we tell truth to power, and now I'm a military 37. So this is I'm the commander of 37. So military you be in charge of processes and 12 million cedis. Informs keke. Omko medicals abeje kakra. Into we roughly about 50 million in suo. And no Kumasi say will be collapse. Aden. Men can say it's a military process here to say civil DBM smooth to be. But at least media kakra, some relief kakra de bema Ghana nino. They be absent. Ebia won't see on my moon reflect. Oh, passport after challenges. Oh, the NHS also to after challenges. Me issue private health insurance. Bomso hospital because of a be alive FM, so it's my close proximity. Me call hospital at 5 minutes. Where do be apa? What if you any message yate? Why can't we have a system like that? And it is more sad that the very people you are trying to advocate for those systems for. And now I make the flip side of it. And then teacher foreigners be brenam kruma. One Facebook the one post no. How to be create 100 cedis because they pay yes 80% edge 3,000 and less. Next a day 30 days I'm making 100 Ghana. That is the truth of our youth. Ted Johnson, if you am pona me drive here, this is quite me point because of me betray video. First I think about 2 years ago na mini car. About 4 now jina Ted Johnson. Be no question was. Her boys ni jina bridge na se no. Nipa be 20 no mu jina bon komum ni baby akomo train traffic na build there. Na be nipa 3 for elodi one car. One car. We are not assessing what is the susceptibility of these people. Che country Ghana hu nyina Asia. The sub-region, the militia activities, how the proliferation of arms. And then arm robbery be a foreign bika home. Na anya Nigeria ni a Burkina ni a Togo ni. How are they coming into the country? Yenye BBC na wo be hold leaders na accountable. Ye be attack wunipa. Ada ni empe no kresa. And honorable Adu-Asare submission no perfect. On my way. You say why caso cano cren obre. Yem penocre. Ye dada ye must see a penocre by em penocre. Because ye party net at triaging. Minister Ben and the Bewu. Sabanank yate. Bedefi, ye be found. Men no one see ye pray for an equitable society. No? We are the very ones who criticize the very people championing it. You be na no be frame you just butcher me. I have many chances to live. You believe ye jam ho. To me the honorable Adu-Asare I celebrate ye young crofo say wa bam. Speak truth to power. Obi kasem kire wa fo adwen fa de no kan ho yie pa kas Is this the best way we could have transported high-ranking members of government? A plane allegedly that the interior minister was supposed to be on, the president was supposed to be on. And normal. Because you make the government look bad. That's it. Yamin Shrao, so we should be subscribe me. Now click the bell notification me the video be a tuma. Ube na wait me. I should be a comment in the comment section. So let the be make me young Ghana and Suhiao. Take off yourself and now me catch them some do 36,000. I'm sorry bear for to study. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. You started to 50,000. Nah, medamunya mase. Medamunya mase pa. Bye bye.